Okay, this is Forsaken here, and this is a Community Fortress Forum response, namely to support the Natasha and moreover to respond to Sigma's comments and any further comments regarding this discussion. I've got two clips in mind. One is of just a standard heavy being owned through strategic reference, like I posted earlier, and one is directly dealing 2v1 against the Natasha on Scout. Both of the clips are primarily my responsibility for what happens, and I'll explain throughout them. The first one, we were using a scout because we were using a scout in the literal definition, as in poking and prodding, not actually committing, because we knew they were running Natasha heavies and just standard heavies in general. My teammate Toaster called out that their heavy had spawned. I told him just back off because I knew he had low health, and I told my demo to set a small trap, not enough so that he'd see it, or enough so that it would really instantly hinder him, because we only had a very limited amount of time before he got there in the first place. And I told everyone to focus fire him that was around me. He literally had 0.1 seconds as he started revving, and he was just done. Regardless if it were a standard heavy or a Natasha heavy, if he's playing overly aggressive like the heavy in this clip is, he's outclassed, and there's literally no issue, regardless of what weapon he was using. Now, if he was in the house and waiting, and even 2 or 3 people went in, that's his zone. That's where he's best at. If soldiers are, using the corners because they know they're there and splash damaging him, it's not overpowered, to say the least, that he can't shoot through walls, but they seem to. And that's exactly why I thought the discussion was kind of null. This second clip is of me playing Scout on a lobby with varying skill level players at the time, which makes it even funnier because the heavy in question actually had a medic with him, and he's using a Natasha, and it's a 2v1 Scout situation against him and his medics. It's actually 2v2 if you think about it. But I went out the side flanking door on Badlands after capping middle, saw that they'd retreated with the combo. I called it out as you see me hold down my voice key. I said, everybody stay back. And I quickly responded to Toaster via my mumble that we have up. And I said, I'm going to go around after I hit him a couple times, and you're going to keep playing tug and pull, and attracting his attention. And that's exactly what I did. I 3-shotted him, backed off, went to a corner, quickly strafed it as Toaster got in a position, backed off as Toaster fired, then moved out again as he completely jumped on him to attract all of his attention. And that was all it took to take him down, despite the slowing.